My child, hush your thoughts for a moment. That quiet stirring within you, the sense of an unseen shift, it is not confusion. I put it there. I am speaking to you now, because a precise moment is drawing near, a time your adversary has carefully arranged, hoping you will overlook its exact timing. He seeks to impede the significant spiritual breakthrough that lies just ahead for you, not with grand display, but through subtle choices and familiar distractions. That inner perception, that gentle pull you feel, is my voice, cutting through the noise. It is a vital warning, my beloved one, a clear insight I am giving you before his plan can fully take shape. Listen closely, for your response to this moment will shape what you bypass and what you acquire. You have come too far to lose what is ahead. My deep love for you is clear, my precious child. A specific point in time is drawing near, a moment your enemy hoped you would overlook. He has carefully arranged it to catch you off guard. This is not imagination, my beloved one, but truth revealed by me. That subtle feeling you have, the quiet urging, the unexplained sense of haste, or the recent weight on your spirit. This is genuine awareness stirring within you, and I put it there. Certain unseen powers have been quietly making arrangements, waiting for you to become distracted, hoping you would delay listening to me just long enough for their plan to move forward. But I will not allow this to happen. I will not let you walk blindly into a situation that is not for you. Your adversary has set up a precise interruption, not with grand display, but hidden within common choices, emotional distractions, and familiar temptations. It has been made to appear simple, even normal. Yet its timing is exact. This is because he knows something you have not fully grasped. You are on the verge of a major spiritual breakthrough. If he cannot stop this growth, he will try to slow it down by causing you to pause, feel confused, or wander from my instruction. Listen carefully, my child. The adversary's designs, once begun, can be unraveled, broken apart, and completely altered by simply heeding my instruction. What I speak to you now is not just a kind word. It is a vital caution. I am showing you this plan before it can fully take shape. I am giving you this warning, not to cause fear, but to make you understand how crucial this time is. Some decisions you will soon encounter might seem small, but they carry lasting weight. Certain people who approach you may appear harmless, yet their impact is not pure. You may encounter certain prospects that feel immediate, but I am not their source. Your adversary is using your vulnerabilities, counting on your tiredness, your wish for things to move faster, your longing for change, hoping you will act without first seeking my counsel. But I am here now, cutting through any bewilderment with clear insight. Do not respond to the noise. Listen to my voice. Delay any step until I speak to you directly. Do not let your emotions lead you. Do not let being alone guide your decisions. Do not let a brief discomfort push you into quick responses. I see the entire situation, my beloved child. I see the trap hidden as an opening. I see the appeal covered by incomplete facts. I see what will happen if you accept something I did not provide. But I also see what will become clear if you stop and pay attention. My instruction is your escape. My direction is your shield. The time I have set is your security. You do not need to be afraid. You must be alert. And you must be prepared to respond. Your reaction to this communication will shape what you bypass and what you acquire. I am not asking you to fear what your enemy plans. I am reminding you of the strength you have when you move in step with me. He cannot win where you remain connected to me. He cannot damage what I have made safe. That is why I am speaking now, my cherished child, because you are too close to a vital shift to let anything block your way. You have come too far to lose what is ahead due to a preventable error. I have put knowledge inside you. I have awakened your spirit. And now I urge you to pause, to think, to look closely at every word spoken, every possibility, every invitation. Not every favorable outcome comes from me. Not every step forward is from my hand. Your adversary pretends to offer advancement to pull you away from your true path. But if you stop and come close to me, I will show you the difference. I will make clear what is real. I will confirm what is safe, and I will undo what was purposed to inflict distress upon you. This is not a general warning, my child. It applies precisely to your path, your next steps, your current decisions. Your enemy wants you to act quickly, so I ask you to respond with careful thought. Should you attend to me presently, should you act upon my word without delay, and should you hold still until I utter again, you will not only bypass the adversary's snare, but you will advance directly into the very position he sought to impede. What he meant to hold you captive will become a place for you to stand tall. What he aimed to make confusing will turn into a clear sign of my protection, my understanding, my presence all around your life. You have faced opposition that came in waves, my beloved. Some were subtle, others strong, and the world has told you to fight back with your own strength, to hold on tightly, to get ready, to stand firm. But my beloved child, the strength I have put inside you does not come from sheer will or strong emotions. It is rooted in my spirit. The reason you have remained standing, despite everything that tried to bring you down, is not your own unbreakable nature, but my constant presence within you. There were instances when adversity attempted to persuade you that you were finished, that your capacity for endurance was exhausted. Nevertheless, you persist, alive and progressing, though perhaps gradually, because I kept you firm when all else wavered. You may not feel powerful, my child, but authentic strength is not gauged by the intensity of your lament. It is seen in the quiet decisions to keep going. And every time you chose to keep trusting me, even when you felt weak, you showed a power that darkness cannot copy. The forces against you aim to break your hope, silence your connection with me, and twist your view. But they did not succeed. Why? Because I have secured you to something deeper than your emotions. You were never meant to get through life by your own effort. You were designed to triumph through your closeness with me. I am your source of life. I am your guardian. When the ground beneath you shakes, I am your steady support, my child. I am not asking you to work harder. Instead, I ask you to stay close to me. For being near to my presence makes the strength within you grow. I know your deep tiredness, my beloved child. I have seen your questions about going on. I have heard the silent thoughts that whisper, I cannot handle this anymore. Yet those words do not upset me. They bring me nearer. Because that is exactly when I step in. Not as a faraway king, but as your present help. There is no need for you to pretend you are fine. I already see how you truly are. What I desire is for you to agree, not with worry, but with what is real. Your true strength, my child, does not come from forcing your own way forward. It comes from letting go into my care. You may have learned that power rests in doing things alone, but genuine might is found in yielding. When you release the weight of carrying everything by yourself, I lift what you were never meant to bear. This path is not about exerting more effort. It is about deepening your trust in me. The deceiver has tried to limit what you can achieve because of past struggles. He has sought to convince you that your ability is small, that you are fragile, that you always stumble when tested. But I declare this to you, my precious one. Each time you rose again, it was proof of a resilience beyond what is natural. Every instance you forgave, endured, or renewed your belief, that was my essence active within you. That was triumph veiled as steady perseverance. It is there not merely to comfort, but to overcome. This means no lie holds the power to define you. No past event carries enough weight to invalidate you. No misstep is final enough to erase the deep fortitude I have placed at your very core. I have seen your sorrow, but I have also observed your spirit that would not bend. You have moved through what others could not. You have borne what might have shattered you. And this is not by accident. Therefore, cease questioning what I have already established within you. You are not too weak. You are not falling apart. You are being made stronger, refined, and remade with a sacred might that the world cannot comprehend. And I am not yet finished. What lies ahead will not undo you. It will reveal the firm strength that has been growing within you all this time. A strength not from this earthly realm, but from my spirit, which never fails, never lessens, and never withdraws. You hold more power than anything that has sought to harm you, because I am the one contending for you from within. When I speak, my words carry an eternal design. You must grasp this. When I offer direction, it is not merely a path to follow. In any delay, apprehension can take root. In any reluctance, forward movement ceases. What was intended as a straight path can become a series of winding detours that drain your attention and cloud your vision. I tell you this not to cause you distress, but to keep you safe. For I perceive the outcome of every postponement. I see how tasks are passed to others because the first recipient kept waiting. I watch as fervor fades to nothing when action is continually put off. The truth is, a delayed response is still a choice not to act. This is not because you are stubborn. My instructions are not suggestions. They are exact plans, and they possess a specific period for a purpose. I prompt you to advance, because I have already made ready the space you are entering. I urge you to release your grip, because I have already foreseen the burden of clinging. I bid you to step forth because I have already cleared the way you cannot yet perceive. However, when you hesitate for too long, circumstances begin to change. Openings that were present start to disappear. The blessing for specific passages is connected to the exact moment you move through them. This is not due to any harshness from me, but because my set time holds great power, and when it is overlooked, it changes what comes next. Do you comprehend what I have saved you from simply by speaking to you immediately, rather than at a later time? There have been troubles you never faced because you acted when I gave the signal. There have been dangers you never encountered because you altered your course when I instructed you to halt. But when you postpone, you risk walking into struggles that were never meant for you. The longer you linger, the harder it becomes to discern my guidance distinctly, because the deceiver will begin to fill that space with distractions, other voices, and false choices that resemble my initial word to you. Do not fall into that trap. Do not allow hesitation to become your habit. Following my direction does not require you to comprehend every detail. It is about trusting my greater wisdom. You might declare, I am seeking more clarity on this, but I tell you, my child, you already have the answer. You might state, I am awaiting inner calm, but I assure you, serenity will accompany your movement, not come before it. You might say, I simply need confirmation, yet I have confirmed it through my words, through my quiet nudges, and through my signs. You do not require additional facts. You require courageous surrender. And I am offering you this very moment to change direction, to respond without delay, because what is to unfold now is linked to the swiftness of your action. Do not ignore what I have already made ready. Do not postpone what I am bringing forth. There is a reason the inner stirring within your spirit will not quiet down. It is because I am summoning you, and this is the set time. If you will act, even with trepidation, you will witness doors open that no hesitation could ever make possible. But if you persist in pausing, you will later wonder why the opportunity passed. I am not attempting to compel you. I am seeking to position you. I desire to bless you in the present moment, not merely in thought. I wish to move with you into what comes next, not to wander without purpose again. So listen closely, my beloved one. The way forward is clear. The chance is still available, but not indefinitely. Respond now. Advance now. Lean on me now. This moment is sacred, and your obedience will bring forth what you have sought in prayer more swiftly than you could imagine. That quiet restlessness, the shift wherein your calm has yielded to a constant internal summons, the way your core feels unsettled in circumstances you once accepted. That is not fear, confusion, or a random feeling. I have been speaking with greater clarity than ever before, not with loud pronouncements, but with quiet certainty, not with noise, but with deep meaning. The deepest part of you, my child, the core I fashioned to connect with me, senses my working before your thoughts can fully grasp it. You have been asking yourself, why does everything feel different? It is because things are indeed changing. I am near. I am calling to you. The very atmosphere surrounding your life is shifting, my beloved child, because I am drawing you into a deeper bond with me. What once felt right will now seem out of place. What used to satisfy you will suddenly feel empty. The things that once brought contentment to your inner being will begin to appear shallow. This is not because your joy has faded, but because I am deepening your longing for what truly endures. I am inviting you into profound connection. What you experience as heightened awareness is not a fault, my precious child. It is clear insight. I have made your inner perception keen for this season, so you can hear my voice plainly, unhindered by distractions or misleading ideas. You are not imagining things, you are sensing me. That unease you feel in certain discussions, the heaviness that settles upon you in particular settings, the way your inner self pulls back when something false tries to blend in, these are not signs of being overly sensitive. These are understandings I am giving you. I am expanding your awareness so your path can be certain. This sharpened perception is not meant to burden you, my child. It is for your protection. It keeps you from wandering. This is how I tenderly direct you, even when the surrounding din attempts to quiet my reality. I am not granting you this clear sight to overwhelm you, my cherished one. I am giving it so you can stand firm. You must discern what comes from me from what does not. You need to feel my presence when I draw near and when I am less overtly present. You need to respond to my quiet promptings without delay, not waiting for others to agree. This inner knowing will serve as your guide, and I will use it to lead you through unfamiliar territory. But you must honor it. Do not lessen its importance. Do not ignore it. Do not make excuses for it. What some may call excessive spiritual feeling, I call being truly prepared within your spirit. You were not made to live without inner feeling, my beloved. You are perceiving these things not because of passing feelings, but because I am speaking to you. You have asked me for clarity, and I have provided it. It comes through your own spirit. So pay attention. I am not far away. I am not hidden. I am not testing your resolve by remaining silent. I am speaking. Through a deep knowing, through inner peace, through a sense of disquiet, through that strong inner signal when you stray from my path. That is how I lead you, and I am calling this to your mind presently, as I require your focused attention. Do not negate the inner perception I have instilled within you by attempting to rely only on human reason. Following. My way may not always appear logical in the visible world, but it always brings security to your spirit. Trust what I have trained your spirit to recognize. Trust what disturbs your inner quiet. Trust the stillness I place within your heart when your pace quickens too much. Your sensitivity is not a distraction, my beloved one. It is your sign. Follow it. Respect it. Act upon it. I am not merely teaching you to listen. I am teaching you to act without hesitation. You do not need to lose everything you possess to realize that I am enough for you. My beloved child, I did not wish for your awareness to be ignited solely by severe trials. I have been calling you not through warnings, but through invitations. Not with demands, but with my very presence. My closeness has been with you in stillness, in the everyday, in the places you move through without even perceiving me. And still, I await your hearts turning toward me. You do not need to wait for suffering to confirm your need for me. I am your strength before weakness takes hold. I am your shelter before the storm appears. I am your path before uncertainty arises. But my beloved child, I have been offering clear insight and quiet peace. I have been reaching for you in tranquil moments, hoping you would respond before difficulties surge. I am not far when things are favorable. I am not less essential when you feel capable. Yet the human heart forgets with ease, and when all seems manageable, it presumes my direction is not crucial. This false sense of control is among the deceiver's most cunning traps. He desires for you to continue forward by your own might, to rely on your own pace, your own designs, your own abilities, all while gently drawing you away from closeness with me. Then, when something gives way, he places falsehoods in your thoughts, that I am punishing you, that I have forsaken you, that I only approach when there is difficulty. But the truth remains. I have been present the whole time. I was the quiet prompting amidst your busy days. And now, signs of strain are appearing. Not because I have condemned your efforts, but because anything not established upon me will inevitably begin to waver. But I do not wish for you to wait until things crumble before you call to me. I do not desire your devotion to arise only from pain. You have remained, my child, attentive to my voice, and this is not by chance, for your spirit seeks my truth. Your heart, sensitive to my whisper, has already chosen to listen, and I validate this earnest seeking within you. What I have revealed to you today is not merely knowledge. It is a key to the peace and purpose you deeply desire. Imagine the freedom that comes when you walk fully aligned with my timing, discerning every path with the clarity I have placed within you. See yourself unshaken, advancing into the very space your opponent sought to deny you. This path, illuminated by my word, leads to a strength you have only begun to grasp. Now I call you to a sacred assignment. Let this message resonate again within your core, allowing its truth to settle and guide your next steps. Express your heart's agreement with this truth, for your devoted attention to this message honors me. By supporting this sacred work, by letting my words echo, and by sharing this message with those who need to hear, you participate in my divine mission, extending my light to others who hunger for truth. Join my faithful remnant, my beloved, those who truly hear and act on my promptings in this crucial season. Know that I am always present, and I will prepare the next message for your journey with me continues.